You make good money, really good money. You work hard, you show up, you've earned that raise and that promotion, and you may even have a degree or two. That's it, master's, you have a doctorate. But somehow your bank account never reflects your effort. You're not broke, but you're not building wealth either. Every month feels like a reset. Every paycheck disappears before the next one arrives. And you're quietly wondering to yourself, why does it feel like I'm always starting over? How is that possible? If that sounds like you, stick with me. I am Oluke Olayale with Hand in Hand Consulting. And today I'm going to show you exactly why this happens and how to break that cycle. Even if you've tried before and it didn't stick with me. Let's get into it. Here's something most people never realize. Income is not the same as financial health. Doesn't mean you're financially healthy. You can make six figures and still feel broke. You can earn a solid salary and still have no savings. You can get promoted and still live paycheck to paycheck. Why? Why is that? Because income only determines how much money you spend. It doesn't determine where it goes, and it doesn't determine how fast it leaves. Goes back to disorder. Most people operate their money like this. One, money comes in, bills get paid, sometimes late. Whatever's left gets spent. Money comes in, bills get paid, whatever's left gets spent. Repeat. There's no system, no boundary, no future planning, just a reaction. And here's what makes it worse. When you don't have a plan, your emotions take over. They take the lead. Stress spending, comfort purchases, retail therapy, treating yourself because you deserve it. These aren't character flaws, they're coping mechanisms. So once you realize that they are coping mechanisms and that they are not your identity, it's not who you are, then you can choose to change the thoughts and the emotions that lead to behavior. Because right now, that cycle is stealing your peace and delaying your purpose and robbing you of your dream. I know what this feels like because I have lived it way too long. There was a season in my life when I was working hard, but my bank account told a different story. It made it look like I was hardly working. That was not the truth. I wasn't wasting money. I wasn't being reckless, but I also didn't have a system. I was reacting to life instead of planning for it. So I made a decision that changed everything. I submitted to a financial process. Yes, I did. It paid off. A structure, a rhythm, a plan that told my money where to go before it had the chance to disappear. That process helped me stabilize my household finances and begin building wealth, one intentional paycheck at a time, one automatic deposit at a time. And now I have the pleasure of helping others do the same. Because the truth is, you don't need more money. You need more clarity. You need more boundaries. You need a plan that protects your money and your peace and your future. If you have boundaries, learn to stick with it. So let's talk about what actually works. Here are 5 practical steps to stop living paycheck to paycheck, even on a good income. I'll go through all 5 and then we'll hit it one at a time. 1, know your numbers. 2, create a spending plan. 3, create a payment plan. 4, discipline your expenses. And 5, build a system that you can repeat. Step 1, know your real numbers. You can't fix what you don't see. And most people have no idea what the real numbers are, how much they actually spend each month, where their money is actually going, what categories are draining their finances. So the first step is awareness. Know your numbers. Track your spending for 30 days. Every dollar, every swipe, your bank account, your credit cards, all of it, every subscription. Your transactions from the past 30 days give you a great picture as well. You can pull up the bank accounts and bank statements. Don't judge the numbers. Just see it. Be aware. Step 2, create a spending plan before the money arrives. This is where most people get derailed and they fall off. They wait until the paycheck arrives, then they react. The peace comes from planning in advance. Before your next paycheck, decide this: what you will give. Decide what you will save, and decide what you will spend before the paycheck arrives. Give every dollar a job on purpose, okay? And step 3, create a payment plan. Pay God first. So, as a believer, yes, I am. I put my money where my mouth is. I say I trust God with my money, so I do. Because I say I trust God, I make sure my money reflects that. I align my money with my values. I sow seed in the best ground, which is my church, my house of worship, out of a sense of gratitude because of everything God has blessed me with, which is a lot. That's where I start. Before I pay anyone, before anyone gets paid, God already called dibs. Determine how much you will give God. I recommend 10%, but do note that Jesus talks a whole lot about sowing and reaping. God will shed light in your spirit as to what you should do in this season. Second, change your future. Here's a rule that changes everything else. Savings is not what's left over. Savings is what you protect. Don't wait until the leftovers. Before the bills, before the groceries, before anything else, decide on a percentage. Move it immediately and automatically into a separate account the moment you get paid. This trains your brain to build, not just spend. You start living in less, no lifestyle creep when you're managing money in percentages. So this is where you put money into a retirement. You set money aside for emergencies, or you even establish a get out of the rat race fund. This is money that is saved for a side business that will allow you to make money doing whatever it is that you want. Make money work for you when you're not working. Pay yourself third with fun. That's number 3. This is where you make intentional room for fun. Pay yourself with fun. Today, give yourself permission to enjoy your hard-earned money. Don't leave that part out. Otherwise, you won't even want to earn more money. But do it responsibly. Whatever amounts you designate for fun each month, make sure you spend it all. If you enjoy bowling, going to the movie, shopping, getting your nails done, tampering, massages, spend it all for that month. This will train your heart to want more, which will wake up your mind to look for ways to earn more money. Well, how can I earn more money so I can do that again? So I can have more fun, so I can see more massages, so I can go travel. 2 rules. First, set aside the money, and then spend it all, but only spend the money you set aside. Number 4, the dream is screaming for you to discipline your expenses today. After you pay God, after you pay your future, after you pay yourself with fun, there should be about 50 to 60% of your income remaining. You see how that's not paycheck to paycheck anymore? That is what budget feels like when you have room for your bills and expenses. Are your current expenses 50 to 60% of your income? If not, you're likely operating with little margin for an emergency or no margin for living the life of your dreams. The dream house, the dream retirement, even the dream car, the dream lifestyle you want. It requires that you train your money to be saved today. You could also have a coach who holds you accountable to do the things you said you're going to do. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. When your system is strong, your emotions don't have to run the show. They won't run the show because your system is strong. No! In my experience with clients, the 3-month mark is when new mindsets start sinking in. Your mindset, new ways of engaging money start to stick. Too often, people quit before the paint of new habits dries and the concrete of healthy mindsets hardens and the seedling of money boundaries appears. They start touching the walls. Is it dry yet? Is it dry yet? Walking all over the wet cement and uprooting the seed. Is it growing? Touching everything and doing a few things, kind of, ish. And then telling everyone that budgeting doesn't work. Don't be that person. Stick with it all the way. Give it a good 3 months. I want to leave you with this. You are not behind, are not broken, and you are not even bad with money. You simply haven't had a system that fits your life, your values, and your goals. And that can change starting today. Financial peace doesn't come from perfection, it comes from intention. When you stop reacting and start planning, when you stop avoiding and start tracking, when you stop surviving and start building, everything shifts. If this message spoke to you, if you're ready to finally break the paycheck to paycheck cycle and build something that lasts, I have 2 resources for you. The first is my Mini but Mighty Money Reset Guide. Download it for free. handinhandconsulting.net/3-day money reset. It's a powerful tool that will help you understand your patterns, your money triggers, and start building clarity with your finances. The link is in the description. Second resource that I have for you is Money Clarity Call. If you want personalized support, structure, and a real plan, book a money clarity session with me. It's a coaching call where we'll look at your numbers, your goals, and your next steps together. We'll get real numbers and put together a real plan for your future. You do not have to figure this out alone. I will walk with you hand in hand as we build a financial system customized specifically for how you engage with money. A system that brings clarity, stability, and peace back into your life. I am Boluken Olayole with Hand in Hand Consulting. Today, plan tomorrow.